Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Aston Villa hosts Manchester City on Saturday. Manchester City are the favourites to win, but will their midweek Champions League commitment and Aston Villa having the home advantage even the playing field, or is it still Man City's to lose? Well, joining us now to preview this match is sports writer and SBR contributor Kevin Stott. Kevin, thanks for being here.
You're very welcome, Natalie.
Now, looking at the three-way line, Man City are priced 1.54, the draw 4.25, and Aston Villa priced 7.5. Who do you see winning this match?
To nobody's surprise, I see Manchester City winning this game pretty easily. They're the defending champs. A lot of people have given Chelsea the title already, but Manchester City is a very good team. They're going to make it real hard on Chelsea, and I think it might be a two-team race. So games like this are the kind of games that Manchester City is going to probably spank Aston Villa pretty good.
Yeah, well, you say that. Would you then take your bet then to say half-time, full-time, priced at 2.3, bearing in mind they do have their Champions League commitment and they're on the road?
Most definitely, in that their roster is pretty deep, and the manager has more than enough guys to go to in terms of depth, and they have the two killer strikers, so they'll be all right.
Well, what about using Man City's win and then combining it with either the over or the under 2.5 goals? They have a high scoring rate on the road, 8 goals over 6 games, actually more than they do at home. But Villa have only scored 4 goals. So would you go with the over or the under 2.5 goals to combine with the City win?
Definitely the over. City themselves are probably going to go over. They'll probably get those 3 goals, which is a great strategy. If you can work backwards in your handicap and visualize or realize or think that a team is going to score 3, you can handicap backwards from that point, knowing that it's going to go over, or pretending, imagining that it's going to go over, and then backing Manchester City. So yeah, combining Manchester City and the over 2.5 would be a wonderful two-team parlay for this game.
Well, that's priced at 2.3 there. Another way, obviously, to play this is looking at the Asian handicap line, and then Manchester City -1 or -1.5 is priced at 1.85 or 2.45 respectively there, the 2.45 being for the -1.5 on the Asian handicap line. Would you, that seems pretty decent odds. Would you go for that bet?
Yeah. What you're saying, those are pretty decent odds. The reality is I think it'll be a 3-0, maybe worse game. Yeah. And So therefore, I like the Asian handicap in that respect. I'd be willing to lay 1.5. In my write-up there for SportsBook Review, I have them laying -1 plus $1.20, I believe, at Bovada. So I think this is a good game that you can work. You have to really know what you're doing, but you have to know what's out there, know what you have to work with, and then work backwards. And this is a perfect game to do that in. And I think Manchester City just beats them pretty soundly here.
Well, the question is as well is, can you see Aston Villa scoring? They've only scored 4 goals this season so far. Or are you looking more, say, towards the clean sheet? City keeping a clean sheet's price 2.75.
I'm going to think that because of Villa's problem scoring and the combination that Manchester City has some goalie competition, Joe Hart is getting some competition now. That's going to be good because this kid that's trying, or not the kid, he's 33 years old, but this guy that's trying to, that they've put in there to replace him, at least for the last 2 games, is showing that he's decent. So therefore, he could probably get the clean sheet.
All right, then. And what would you say the top tip is? We've discussed some good bets here. What would you say the top tip is for betting this match?
The quite simple top tip is Manchester City -$1.17 in the 3-way line just to win it. It's on the road. That's why the line is so low. But like a week from now, when you look at Manchester City -$1.17, you'll think, why was it so low? But that's just the way these odds are. And I think Manchester City -$1.17 is a great bet. Giving 1 or giving 1.5 is fair, and then the over 3.5 is also. Over 2.5 is also recommended.
All right then, so a City win here, and we're expecting goals. Kevin Stott, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome, Natalie. Thank you.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the SportsBook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.